Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, baby.
Oh,
How you
I like
doing?
the new little logo in the corner.
Did you see that?
I did.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You mean this little minor league studios logo
Billy.
that I had over there?
Billy.
We're going to put that out there. Billy. Oh, Billy.
Digging the new music. Thanks.
Thanks. Absolutely. So I'm just going to leave this up for
Greg
a
has his
couple
finger
minutes.
shirt on. Yeah.
Damn right.
Don't touch your mic.
No, I had to adjust it. Excuse me. Minor league studios.
That's awesome.
It's pretty rad. Right?
Yeah.
So, welcome to the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is Beth. I got to take this off.
Like I did it right tonight. I didn't call myself like somebody.
Well, normally it takes us a little bit. This Friday's been a little frazzled, a little disjointed.
Why?
We were hanging out and doing stuff.
We do that every Friday.
Trying to do some different
We do
shit.
that every Friday.
You're snorting Roman tonight, Lloyd?
Jessica.
Jess,
For the
what's
last
happening?
hour. Rest in peace, wife, tonight. Oh, that's...
You know what? Could you blow that up your butthole and get it faster?
I don't know these
than through your
things.
nostrils? Like, you know, I mean, I'm just thinking like if you know, like cocaine addicts, they just like push it up your butt.
Do they really?
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of like doing heroin or something like that. I think if you ingest it through your anus,
You've got more.
yeah, there's more receptors of it,
Yeah,
or whatever you want to call it.
I don't want to say encompases. Your body takes it in faster. Or
Yeah,
something
like that. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
try it tomorrow.
I'm
Yep. So your wife's gonna absolutely love you for that.
gonna pass on that. I don't
We
want
got some Roman downstairs.
I know. I'm not sticking it up my butt though.
I don't think it's for you.
No, it's
Well,
not.
it could be. If
Mrs.
you get a
S
giant.
crushes it up and puts it in my drink. That's how she got pregnant.
For the third time. Wait a minute.
Just
Dude,
checking
you know
in
what?
from
How's your
Honky
kid
Tonk
feeling?
Central.
She feeling better? Hopefully
Davey's
they'll.
in Nashville. That's awesome,
Ian,
Davey.
what's go? Who's in Nashville?
Davey.
Davey, what's going on, dude? Nice. I'm glad you're
Ian
there.
says, cheers to Mississippi. I didn't know he was an MISSISSIPPI.
I'm glad you can spell
I love spelling that word.
the state.
It's a word, too.
No, thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. Thank you for trying to not make it a word, but we'll just slow your roll.
Cheers, everybody. Here, cheers.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I didn't know.
Hang on before we cheers. I need to make the missus a drink over here. Is there a bag of ice in there? The missus is still a little under the weather.
Yeah, I called in sick to work yesterday for like the first time in, I don't even, like 4 years.
I don't remember.
I don't think
the
I've called in
last time.
sick since we've been in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, we've been here 4 years. We didn't even realize that. On the
hit
18th.
No, I knew it.
Oh, I
4
didn't.
years on the 18th, but I don't recall you. I just can't remember.
Yeah.
Like,
I
well,
can't
last time.
remember the last time I called
So
in
we're
sick.
just going to go back to an old tried and true yellow rose. If you guys haven't had it, try it.
Yummy.
It's fucking one of Beth's
Is that a
probably
whiskey or bourbon?
top five. This is a bourbon. It's a
Yeah.
whiskey.
But
But it's one of your top fives.
What's the proof? I can't remember.
80.
Yeah,
which
that's
is why
probably
I
like
think
it.
you love it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So talk amongst yourself while I open it.
I love how when Raider calls Miss Jessica, my mija. It's funny because I used the word cochina earlier when the girls were running
What's that
around.
mean?
Dirty girl. When they were running around barefoot in the street, I was like,
okay.
"Your feet are gonna be so dirty." My mom would get so mad at me if I was in either in my socks or bare feet. She'd be like, "Cochina, go put some shoes on."
Hell yeah.
Oh, Jess got a sick kid too. Jess and Bill
Maybe
have
it's just
6
going
kids.
around. I don't know.
6 kids, sick kids.
Kids.
Can you pull just a little?
That's pretty. I'll give you some more.
Okay, because that's barely 2.
You're okay.
That's
So
barely
cheers,
two.
y'all. Hope you're having a good night. Friday the 26th.
Take a sip. It's not cold yet. I don't like drinking it.
I know.
It's funny that Jessica said first week back at school. Was it Jessica?
I was going to bring that
Bill?
up. Like the neighbor
Yeah,
kids.
Jess first week back. Bill said that, but I had a coworker that this is their second full week of school, and they both stayed home one day sick. So the kids are passing germs. Okay, build a stronger immune
It's
system.
been a while since the kids have been
Been a
together.
while.
right?
I think when we were talking about,
What's going on with it? Whatever, it'll stabilize.
can you get rid of minor leagues?
Yeah, but we'll talk about minor league here in a couple minutes.
But yeah, so I'm trying to decide if this is allergies or a cold. I feel like it might be a cold more than allergies, but I thought they eradicated the cold with COVID.
Yeah, with all the shots.
But this is like the first time I've had a cold in probably 2.5 years.
But I think it was just all. Well,
You think it
came off-
started with
you Came off
allergies and-
vacation.
Yeah.
We were touring around quite a bit.
Living the rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah, doing all the stuff, right? And it happens that You know, I mean, it's just, it's kind of like the hangover from your vacation.
Yeah. Well, that's what I call it.
It's actually a legit thing,
hangover,
I think, you know? So, yeah.
Have fun, Davey. Be safe.
Yeah, go party, man.
Bachelor party.
Nice. Just put it on the TV in the room,
fun.
dude.
Be safe.
And get everybody to subscribe. Sign up. Damn it.
Cloaca.
What is happening with our video over here?
I don't even know what you're talking about because I haven't noticed.
I
love how DJ says booger eaters are virus factories. Okay, so that reminds me of the most disgusting commercial right now. Is the Kleenex commercial?
The snot bubble.
I can't look, like, I literally gag if I see that commercial. Yeah.
It's happening.
It's depressing to me that the dad doesn't run over sooner to the kid to clean his nose before he wipes it on his sleeve.
That dad looks like he's not very...
I'm wondering if maybe he's not the dad. Like, that's why he didn't clean it up, but he was just staring at the kids because he's making the...
Go watch the video, or the
Kleenex commercial.
Kleenex commercial, because, yeah, I'm thinking he's more along the line of, like, if he's a dad, he's a very...
Hands-off dad?
Hands-off dad.
Yeah.
Right? And because, like, I would grab my T-shirt and be like, I don't give a fuck if it's attached to me. Like,
nope,
get
can't
that
do that
thing,
either.
because then I'm throwing that bitch directly
I know, but that'll make me gag. I'm just going to get... I can't do it. Gross is the Charmin Bear, my Heine's Oh, that's funny. I don't think that one's too bad. You don't see a bunch of snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
I don't remember.
It's the cartoon one. My Heine is shiny.
Oh, the bears?
Yeah.
Oh, the
It's
actual
not gross.
bears? I don't know.
It's not gross.
Katie, what's going on? Alex, what's happening?
Wait, I just put newspaper over it and leave it for the wine.
Or be like, oh, do you know? I never told you the story Papa Giorgio did.
Yeah.
So he had like this Tinder date come over. Dude, they actually named the show like the worst Tinder date or something like that, like a date gone wrong or something like that.
Since the one he had when we were in town?
Since we saw him.
Okay.
And so he said he spent like $600 on this ottoman.
Oh,
like
no.
a living room, kind of like what we have in the middle of all the shit in our living room. And there he was banging a girl, right? Like she was on his lap, right? Her ass would be then hanging over a little bit of
Did she squirt on it?
No, she pooped.
Shut up. You can't come back from that.
Nope. And then nobody noticed. And then
Maybe nobody noticed.
To the bedroom and they finish up and then she's leaving and he notices a poo.
He didn't smell it.
I don't know, but he notices a poo on the.
It's not a poo. It's a poop.
A poop on the floor, and it happened to
Who's
like
a bear?
Squeegee itself down the side of the ottoman.
Sure he's gonna call her again.
So he tried to clean it up, and he goes, "I just had to get rid of it." And he goes, "It was like a $600." So next time you see
poops when they're having sex,
I don't know. Maybe he was just. I mean,
maybe she had an upset tummy. Shut him in. DJ said,
the
shut him in.
The shit him in. I don't know. I don't know the answer to any of this, but I'm like, God damn. Like before you and I met, like I was, you know, like we've all done some crazy stuff, but like shitting on a. Sorry about the video. I don't know what's happening.
What's it doing?
It's like flickering for some reason, but I don't know.
They're talking about speaking Spanish. Ruben says, I could probably order some. What's he say? I could probably order some beer. Some food and a beer. I'm not far behind him and I'm Hispanic. I can order a room, a beer, ask for a bathroom and say, no, thank you.
But you understand it.
Oh, I understand
That's
it
the
like a
important
motherfucker.
part. Yeah.
For the most part, I catch enough.
Yeah. Like we can go to Mexico and they'll be like, yeah, they're going to rob us. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Meanwhile, I'm over there standing there like counting my money.
Like a dumbass white person.
Yeah. Like, oh no, I got like $1,000 in my hand. I'm good.
I'm good. Don't nobody rob me. Mug me, I guess is a better word than rob me.
Like, I think we mentioned this story like last week or the week before or something like that. It's like when we were staying down in Puerto Vallarta or something. And like the dude got kidnapped next door to us or whatever. Yeah. And it's like, I was walking down the street, like to the ATM right in front of that place. And just like white boy.
I just remember after that happened, my head was on a swivel anytime we were on the streets. So I was like,
all good. So
what a shitty sexual experience for Papa G. Dump. These boys are on fire tonight.
On fire.
This boy is on fire.
So real quick, I do want to bring this back up because the minor league studios, this was absolutely Bill bringing this to life for us. We had talked a little bit about it and I had this idea. He and I had this idea a long time ago, probably like I'm guessing maybe like 5-6 months ago.
Yeah,
something like that.
Like probably like 8.
And it's basically going to be a really cool site for small podcasters, small, community podcasters, where you don't have a lot of reach to be able to post your stuff out there, put your connections out there, if you want to sell some stuff, if you want to have a storefront, something like that, where you have an area to actually go and put your links, put your YouTube channel out there, put your, your link.
Put your shit out there, basically.
Your link tree where it goes to all of your other stuff. Go out there, check it out, minorleaguestudios.com. Check it out. Like right now we've got like Bill's podcasts. We have The Bar is Open. We'll be putting on the Castro Files pretty soon. We've got High and Angry's podcast out there, cool. American Rusterworks stuff out there. So there's a lot of cool stuff, and it's literally meant for like small business, like us, right? Where we don't have a lot of reach, but it's a community reach, right? Yeah. So check it out, minorleaguestudios.com. You can find it on Instagram.
Which camera are you using?
That one.
It's right in front of the TV. I can't see it. It's all right. Don't worry about
I can move it.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. I don't need to see that bad.
You don't need to see that bottom one. You need to see the top one. So go check it out. But just wanted to actually, throw that out there. Go check it out. Give it a like and a follow out on Minors.
And to follow up the usage of Spanish words, Broom Raider says, I can order us hookers and new pants.
Yeah, that works.
It's kind of important because after you're with a hooker, you will need new pants.
Yep, absolutely. Also, we dropped, what the fuck is with the video? We dropped the price. There's only a handful of the Bar is Open, the original Bar is Open podcast shirts. Go out there to the same page, Minor League Studios. You can link on it. They're $15 right now. Basically what it costs us to make them, or what it costs Bill to make them for us. So it goes both back to Bill and I directly. So go check out that.
It's a creative co-op.
Yeah, creative co-op. Thank you. I need to add that to my notes because that is basically the idea. A creative co-op. Thank you. And we'll get better at kind of promoting those things, but this is the soft launch, if you will. There's definitely some additional stuff.
Freaking Spanish.
Right? So, again, check out the same Minor League Studios. Go out and buy a new shirt. And we have some new shirts coming out pretty soon for the Whiskey Kitty. And then one of our friends, their daughter, I just posted the picture out to all of my Instagram stuff.
Yeah.
She was like, I've got a really good idea for the Castro Files.
Yeah.
And it's literally a filing cabinet with a ghost coming out of it.
We have some creative differences, you and I, on how this is going to look, but we'll work through it.
On that particular one?
Yeah.
It's all good.
We'll work through it.
Can't go wrong with
No, it's just simple. I just need you to see what I'm saying because then you'll be like,
what are you saying?
So the color of the shirt is going to be the color of the ghost and the filing cabinet.
Yeah.
Everything that outlines the filing cabinet and the ghost is going to be white so that it actually stands out from whatever color shirt you're working on.
Very true.
You wanted black.
I just want the ghost in black.
And you wanted it in backwards colors. No, I don't want the ghost is going to, see, creative differences. We'll figure it out. We'll look at both.
It's not a blackface ghost.
We'll look at both.
Why are you got to make it sound weird?
I'm not making it sound weird. Ghosts just aren't black. They're usually, I guess if it's a shadow person, it is darker in color.
It's a shadow person.
If it's a Casper the Ghost was white.
Then the ghost needs to be filled in white. Maybe that's what it is.
No, the ghost needs to be filled in whatever color the shirt is. The ghost and his eyes and his mouth are in white, and the color of the shirt makes
we're not talking about this right now. God damn it. This 12-year-old designed an amazing shirt.
She did.
Straight from her brain, and you're trying to ruin it for her.
No, I'm telling you how we're going to make it into a fabulous shirt.
It's awesome. But no, it's really cool. So we appreciate everybody chiming in on that. And again, that was one of our bigger shows that we've ever done, which is cool. And so I'm just going to jump ahead real quick. Go check out the Castro Files on Instagram, the.castro.files. I couldn't just get the fucking Castro Files for some dumb reason.
What is it?
Castro.files.
The.castro.files.
Yep. So it's good enough.
Underscore.
And then out on the YouTubes, it's the Castro Files. You can find it pretty easy. But yeah, we're going to be doing a new one tomorrow.
That one's really good.
We've got a couple more scary stories.
Vanilla-y.
To talk about tomorrow.
Yeah, I found mine.
And we'll drop that on
Sunday.
So check them out. It's awesome. All right, you ready? Funny story time.
The hardest thing in the world is thumbing it in soft. Huh?
I don't know what that means. Womb Raider, are you
Pushing
okay?
Rope? Ruben, we call that pushing rope. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm okay. Keep going.
Are people
they're being bilingual.
Are they stroking out over on
They're being bilingual.
So I was talking to a buddy. I'm not going to name where this came from and who this is, because this would be maybe a little too private. But I was having a conversation last night. You know where I was last night. Okay. A lot of people know where I was on Thursdays. It's the same place I've gone on Thursdays for
Tuesdays.
A few years, and Tuesdays. So I was talking to my buddy, and he was like, yeah, I got this thing on my knee. And he's like, I was welding, right? And I was like, and he goes, a little bit of slag like hit my knee. Like it's like fire, the shit that drips off of something. And he owns his own company out there. So this is just a funny kind of like, I'm never welding again. I'm never welding story. So he was talking and he goes, yeah, this one time, he goes, I was welding up this table to put a countertop, like a cement countertop on it. And he goes, and I'm sitting there and I'm kind of leaned back and I'm leaned back and I'm welding from over here, but my legs are kind of under it. I'm kind of squatting under it, right? Like imagine like in this position, right? So I'm welding here and he goes, it'll build up like a pocket of whatever. And he goes, it'll spark and it'll just like kind of burst and it'll drop. And it's like, he goes, it's like fucking lava.
Hot metal.
It's like lava.
Yeah.
Right. And he goes, and it burned through my pants. Right.
This time, this one.
No, not this one. This one he's telling me this story, right?
Okay.
Excuse me. I just swallowed wrong. So he goes, fuck. So he goes, and he owns his own company. He's owned his own company for a long time. I don't know if you guys are into welding and stuff. Like, I'm not a welder. I'm a woodworker. I can do woodworking shit all day long, right? Welding is, you have to ground stuff, and like, I don't want to die, and I don't want to burn my retinas out and all that. So he goes, yeah, when that happened, he goes, okay, let me back up just a minute.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, dude, that's gotta suck, right? He goes, yeah. He goes, fucked up part is, he goes, I have like a little Tic Tac size scar on the tip of my dick. And I was like, what? What the fuck did you say? And I'm like, and we're at the place we're at, right? And I'm like,
are way too comfortable with each other.
And I'm like, what the fuck did you? I was like, we're talking about this tomorrow night, right? And he goes, yeah. He goes, and he
burned him through his pants.
He goes, it burned straight through his pants and landed directly on. I wonder if he did like the pee-pee
dance, but out my weenie dance.
No, he's like, we have burn cream, we have everything, but he goes, dude, like a piece of it got like on. He goes, not like right down the middle, but just on the tip.
I'm like, I want to see the
scar. And I was like, no. Right. So, you know who you are. Send me a pic.
No, don't send a pic.
No, send Beth.
No, don't
That'll be your first dick pic.
My first dick pic.
Probably not your first dick pic. You've had to have others.
I don't think
you've had. I guarantee. No, you're just being. You're being nice.
I haven't had dick pics.
I'm not asking people to send dick pics.
We've had this conversation. Dicks aren't pretty.
But could you imagine getting a piece of hot molten lava?
They may be amazing looking when they're big, but no.
Penis?
No,
you don't have a penis.
I can't have a penis.
But maybe on your nipple tip.
No, fuck no. No. What did he say? He got up and ran.
Dude,
like,
no, he goes like
shit.
It burned through his pants, and
he take everything off.
He took everything off, and he goes like he put cream
was he butt
on.
naked, and there were other people there.
I don't know,
with him?
but
that would have been funny.
I would have been.
You would have been like, and the people around you.
Ass off. It would have been. I don't know.
Didn't have cell phone whenever Beth was. Ruben.
That's not nice.
That's not nice at all.
But you're right.
Fuck both of you.
You didn't have a cell phone.
I did have a cell phone. It
was like 7 years ago.
I got married in 1994, and I got a cell phone for emergencies because that's what it was like.
It was one of
$1 every 10 seconds.
Like she had to
was
carry.
The original flip phone.
With like the little thin thing, and it had like, yep. Yeah. You guys weren't even fucking born then.
I had one, and it was like literally $1 for every 10 seconds.
Yeah. And you're talking on it.
Yeah, and I
calling dad every night.
Jamie was like, "Do not use this fucking phone, Beth." I was like, "I get bored. I don't know what to tell you."
You put a phone in my hand.
I'm gonna use it, bitch. I'm a girl.
Yep. So anyway,
and that's when you used to have to hit the brakes.
I don't know. Like, I'm just not like, I've never been a welder, but
no.
I think
my nephew is a certified welder. That's what he does for a living.
Oh no, he's a master.
Don't they have like those big rubber things you're supposed to wear? Like
no. I asked him. I was like, dude, don't you have like the leather?
Gear?
It's like leather gear. He goes, you weld so much that you just don't wear them after a while.
Well, maybe you should.
Well, motherfucker.
I mean, lessons should be learned.
What would happen if it was like, what if it cut his penis?
What if it was a big thing and he couldn't even use his winky anymore? Then what's he gonna? Then he's gonna be really sad. Mostly because he's not gonna be able to pee, and peeing is amazing.
No, I think you can pee. It just squirts everywhere like a girl.
You have to sit down and push it.
Right? Because girls pee.
Squirt when you everywhere.
Pee. No, dude, when you pee, it's like camping with girls.
I don't pee
it's a fucking
everywhere.
Mess.
What kind of girls have you been camping with? If they're pee squirts, you've never. I don't have you go pee with me. I'm a grown ass woman. I can go pee by myself.
Sometimes
I just make you go and stake out for bears while I'm peeing the other direction. You have no idea what it's like when I pee. Know. Where it gets messy is when you pop a squat and you're drunk. Because you're not squirting everywhere.
You're like, oh my God.
Yeah,
oh,
you're like,
shit.
I need all this juice. I don't pee all over my shoes.
That's why you put your back against the tree and you squat and you put your legs out.
Well, in the forest, there are things on the trees that bite.
So you're going to hold it instead?
No, I'm going to just pee on my shoes.
Exactly.
Or lean forward.
No, you
lean forward and put my hands
pull
down.
Your pants forward.
Lean forward and put my hands down.
Taking a poop in the woods is
I've never taken a poop in the woods.
Dude, when you go hunting and you've been out like camp all night and now you're sitting in the fucking...
When you guys don't have a poop bucket anymore with the little
no, because
toilet?
like sometimes... No, we do. We have all that stuff. But when you're actually out
at the blinds.
Say it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, right? You've been sitting in there for 45 minutes. You've had some coffee. It's too early to go, right? Because your system's not going yet. So then you're drinking some coffee, right? You guys know. Like you're drinking some coffee, right? And then inspiration hits.
Okay.
And you're like, fuck. That's why you always bring toilet paper with you to
the blind.
And then you just go find a spot, kind of nestle up in there, and then you just
I'm okay. Do you have to dig a hole like they do and cover it?
You're gonna dig a hole at your ranch?
I don't know.
You've been to the ranch, right?
I know.
There's nowhere to dig holes.
They just always dig holes in the shows.
It is all rock,
especially in the horror shows. They're walking out to poop with their little shovel.
Like, you clear off some more rock, and then you put some more rocks on top of it.
You build like the little hiking.
Like don't touch here. Yeah. Like
Jessica said she peed on her boyfriend once when camping. It was dark and I was drunk. I swear it was accidental.
It happens. I peed in the corner of my house one time. But I mean, that was when I was in bed, sleeping, got up, but whatever, it happens.
Yeah, that was such a long time ago.
That was years.
Like forever, I worried, like, is he going to pee if he wakes up right now? Is he going to pee in my rug? Fucker better not pee in my rug because I'm one-eyeing you because I'm asleep. Like, go to the bathroom.
That was a million years ago.
It was a million years ago.
I don't even know if we were married at that point.
I don't know if we were married yet either. That should have probably been a warning. We were probably married because that would have been a warning sign.
No, that was definitely a warning sign. I don't think we were married. Cheers, you guys. Hope you're having a great Friday night. It's one of those nights. We've got some fun shit to talk about. We'll kick on with the news as we go, but just be aware that if you're welding, your pee-pee can get burned.
It's very dangerous.
Evidently.
It is dangerous.
It was one of those things I was like, holy shit.
That's funny. Now I'm never going to look at him the same.
No. It's one of those things that every time you see him, I'm like, what's up, pee-pee?
And be like, how's your pee-pee? How's that scar?
Mario, what's going on? Hey, man. Switch over to the YouTube channel. We got a whole crowd of people over on the YouTube.
So,
oh, and one other thing real quick, shit. I haven't talked about this real quick, is up in the top right hand of the live chat, you'll see 3 lines. You can either get the top chat or the live chat.
Oh, yeah.
Switch over to the live chat because sometimes you'll miss.
You'll miss stuff. But DJ says, I still piss in my yard completely sober. My dogs get away with it.
I just peed in my backyard.
I know, it drives me nuts.
10 minutes ago, however long.
You guys use the little thing.
Well, I guess we've been on 25 minutes ago.
I guess you guys use the little, call the bars open restroom over there between the little houses.
That's Ian. Ian does that. And Ian is on here somewhere. So Ian that's in Mississippi. So whatever. He's the one that started it. We've absolutely all done it, but whatever.
Ruben says he can't. He wants to so badly, but he can't because he doesn't have a fence. How close is his neighbor?
Dude, just find a dark spot around your house.
Facing the house.
Yeah.
I mean, even I know that.
And pretend to be throwing up or something. Okay. Amazon has a hand scanner. How do you feel about biometrics? About companies capturing your biometrics?
I mean, aren't they already? So do I have a feeling.
But now you can just scan your hand. You put in your payment card. You scan your hand.
So instead of a signature?
And then now they'll scan your hand.
So that means my bank has my hand scanned to approve it? Or how does this
what they're doing is they're connecting your bank card to
during COVID. I mean, are you wiping that thing down after everybody?
No, now it's just a scanner. So you'll see it.
Oh, you don't touch anything.
Yeah, you don't touch anything anymore. Okay. So how do you feel about Amazon capturing? So now they have your eyes, right? God bless you.
It's not going to come out.
I ruined it.
You did. Okay, so they have your eyes?
So they've already got your biometrics. Like everybody's got your biometrics, right? For your face. Mm-hmm. Now they've got Amazon's One Palm Scanner payment technology will be launching in over 65 Whole Food locations in California. This is the biggest rollout to date. Excuse me, stores all over California. I'm not going to read the list. When the checkout device were first announced in 2020, Amazon One was available in Amazon Go stores. So whatever. Amazon One is part of the company. I don't give a fuck about that.
Amazon One are their front stores. They're like department stores, but.
So Amazon One creates palm signatures using machine learning to identify customers. While the kiosk takes a picture of the user's palm, the company says it doesn't store the image there, but instead encrypts it and sends it to a server for matching, which is kind of bullshit. Mm-hmm. Because it's got to be in real time.
Yeah. So it's got to have something.
All right. So I work with like algorithmic stuff. I work with API calls and all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. Things have like from the insurance standpoint, things have to happen within like 500 milliseconds, meaning we make a call out to a company. It comes back. The data comes back within a half a second, right? That's pretty fucking quick, right? So even like you can go into like a convenience store and it can still take
that's what your watch does too.
2 seconds, right?
Apple Pay.
So like Apple Pay.
Think.
So it's close, but how do you feel about them having like your palm and your fingertip prints?
Mario's on.
Now I can actually go, what if they got hacked?
Well, I was going to say, here's the thing. If they get hacked and they steal my print.
We've all seen videos of like where they can make like
well, I don't know if that's real. That's always in the movie.
Like
they do it with glue.
Yeah,
or whatever, sticky. Right? Yep. I have to go back to the pee conversation though for a minute because somebody said that their preacher's daughter said if she had a Winky, she would pee all the time outside. And
still
Jessica said,
these
I was going to say, I've only seen it once in Colorado Springs. It was for girls to be able to pee standing up.
Look it up.
I'm not looking it up. I feel like it's
just on Amazon. It's
what's it called?
Go to Amazon. It's a women's what's it called? I don't know that we talked about it, but it's definitely a common thing.
Oh.
Camping pee cup or something like that. Just look that up. Something
for women?
Yeah. It's absolutely a thing. It'll come up and it looks like this little cup that goes up underneath and it kind of comes down.
But you still have to take your pants off.
Let me see the picture.
Hold on, I'm looking at these.
It's absolutely that. Right? So it's, let me see. Yeah, it's absolutely, share that. Pull the picture up. It's absolutely that. It kind of wraps up underneath, but you have to have like a tube or something like that.
Well, no, I think you're unzipping your zipper.
It's coming up here.
You're unzipping your zipper.
Yeah, there you go. So it's basically a dong for women. You disconnect. There you go. Yep, that's pretty much it. You have to.
Still not going to pee outside my yard unless I'm camping. Absolutely.
The model had a hand tattoo. Just saying. Pee funnel. There you go. Pee funnel. Thank you. The Shiwi.
The what?
The Shiwi. That's what Jess said. The Shiwi. Get the Shiwi. So
she says she has one and she still peed on herself.
I mean, how else do you not do it? Like
you have to aim it
because girls
in the right direction.
Pee everywhere.
No, that thing was big. Did you see how big that?
I know, but
was?
Like it still pees everywhere.
We don't really pee It does not like the spray goes.
It kind of does.
I mean, I guess it depends on your PSI, but
maybe that's what it is because that's the problem. Girls have been drinking, right? And you've.
I still don't pee everywhere.
We're on this camera.
I still don't pee everywhere.
There we go. We're on that camera. No, because like you've had 4 beers, 6 beers. You're sitting around the campfire. You're holding it. You're like, I don't really want to go in the woods.
Break the seal yet?
Or I don't want to break the seal. And then when you break the seal, all hell fire rains loose.
No. I don't know who you've been camping with before we got married, but no, you don't go with me peeing. Again, I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't need you to go pee with me.
The learning curve.
There's a learning curve. Absolutely. I'm not going to use it, though. I'm just going to pee on my shoes.
So are you going with the biohacking? Remember, I watched the whole movie. I don't remember who it was. Jonathan sent me a video of a dude that's like got an implant for his Tesla. Right, he put it on like his hand or somewhere in his hand, and he can unlock his Tesla.
I mean, can't you just have the key fob in your pocket and it does the same fucking
Theoretically,
thing?
that would make total sense.
That's what my car does.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. My truck does the same thing. Yeah. But no, he put the key fob in his hand somewhere. Different. Right, and it's just a little.
He's gonna get infected. He's gonna lose his hand.
Hopefully, EMP is just gonna kill him. Take his whole nervous system.
What was the movie? Arnold Schwarzenegger was in it. Remember, he pulls the thing out of his nose. It's about the Martians on Mars, and
fucking.
And they redid the new one, and he had his phone in his hand. Do you remember?
Yeah, and he ripped it out of his.
He had to cut his hand and rip it out because they could trace him with that. Yeah. I mean, that's.
Yeah. And what's that movie called? Total Recall. Thank you, Ruben.
Total Recall.
Love you guys.
But I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm not doing it.
I don't know. I mean. Eventually, you'll probably
USA, our bank still doesn't have the tap thing.
They're getting ready to, though.
Jesus Christ. 5 years later? 7 years later? 10 years later?
Our bank is very, and you said the name of the company.
Conservative.
Very.
No,
the bank
that's
is
our bank.
Very conservative.
Fuck that. It's taken, like, everybody does it. Like, I could normally just walk up and be like.
Somebody else was talking about something really cool we're going to get to start doing.
What?
I don't remember now, so it couldn't have been that cool.
It's not going to be fun.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
It's not going to be fancy.
It might be fancy.
Probably not.
It's going to be totally down to earth. And unhackable, because USAA is all about. I'd rather keep you in the dark ages.
Check the news.
I don't know. Eventually, I'm pretty sure everything's going to be like that. That's how they're going to track you in the world.
You know what my favorite meme of the week has been? This one. This one's my favorite meme of the week. Historical accuracy. History Channel. Aliens. Historical accuracy. Aliens. So I don't know. I just found it and I thought it was hilarious. So I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Not up for me yet.
It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. This just happens to be one of my favorite ones of the week. It's like
I don't get it.
Laptop. It's like History Channel in the middle. Historical accuracy, a bunch of fruits and vegetables. Aliens, bunch of cocaine. We're going to do all the cocaine.
I still don't get it. But
Jesus Christ.
Like they don't want to go with the historical accuracy. They want to go with
aliens. Yes.
Well, because historical accuracy, you learn that shit in school.
So I'll post this out later on the Bars Open.
And I think it's kind of a bad analogy, but okay.
Facebook. It's really pissing me off. This thing is killing me over here.
Hey, leave it alone.
No, my
don't sweat the small stuff.
YouTube is dying.
Oh.
What do you got to talk about tonight, honey?
Well, I restart
all my shit. Yeah. Sorry, guys. The dream wedding invite. Before I show this video,
there's an art.
Or not the video, the photo. There we go. All right. Before I show the photo, because I need to set the stage here. It's really important to know that, like, I think the Tinder dating pool is done. Or whatever.
I mean, they're going to shit on your ottoman, so let's hope
I think all the dating pools are pretty much done at this point.
Derek asked how our day was. It was great.
It was crazy.
It was good.
It was good. It was busy. It was work.
It didn't feel good, but hey.
Amazon. Nope. Why did that pull up? God damn it. Where's the dude getting married to this thing?
I'm sorry?
All right, man. Sorry, it took me a second. Man is planning his dream wedding with a rag doll.
Like a Raggedy Ann?
Slow down there, high speed. Raggedy Ann.
We said rag doll. That's
after starting a family together.
He has baby rag dolls everywhere?
All right, so I don't know all the names of all the things. There's like Bumble. There was a lady that did that
she married
Tinder,
something, and then they had
what's up? What's up, D?
She married an inanimate object, and they had inanimate object babies. Do you remember that?
Nice, Derek. No, she was the one that was banging like fucking tugboats and stuff like that. Remember?
You remember? No. This was somebody that married
Well, we've had people that married dolphins.
No, but this was like another inanimate object, and then
ghosts.
They had little baby inanimate objects babies.
They've done it all. Now this fucking monstrosity. Not a monstrosity. He's a desperate soul. I'm like, God damn.
Jessica said the dating pool doesn't just have pee in it. Someone took a huge dump in it. And Room Raider said, Jessica, that's called the brownout.
What? That's I'm trying to figure out, what are you guys fucking doing? Like, how are you dealing with this? Like, I'm sorry.
I don't think you're using some of these things for an actual relationship. You're looking, Tinder's for hookup.
You're looking to just, no, I understand. You're looking to hook up, but
you're going to those Christian sites if you want to meet somebody.
I guess.
Those Christian dating sites are those ones that, wait, what?
What? Huh? What the fuck, Jessica? What's that say?
She almost looks real. It's kind of weird.
Oh, you're looking at the picture. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, except for the nostrils. Those nostrils.
Does he take her out? Like, is he
Oh, no, he's in a park.
Do you think people stare at him?
Yes. We'll blow that up for the folks. Yeah, he made, that's like paper mache Sasha Grey.
Did he make her?
I'm guessing. Do you know who Sasha Grey is?
I know the name. Why do I know the name?
Porn star, retired.
Oh, no, that's not who I thought I was thinking.
Nonetheless, it's kind of paper mache Sasha
Her
Grey.
lips are also fucked up.
Dude, yeah. I mean, he's a dude from fucking, okay, let's get into this.
Where's he from?
We're going to get into it. A bloke who grew fed up of being single has now started a family with a rag doll and says he's planning his dream wedding. Fair enough. You can see, this is from Lad Bible. Fair enough. You can see them together here. There's another one where he's laying in bed with her. Wasn't going to show that.
Wait, he's lying in bed with her? No, you have to show that.
Nope, can't.
Why?
Because
look your phone up.
Boobs.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know how.
Rag doll.
I know, but I don't know the YouTube algorithm. And I'll show you after. The man who documents his unconventional relationship on TikTok. How about you go here? At MONTBK 5959. I have TikTok, but I'm not going to.
What is it?
This.
MONTBK
5959 says he spent years single before finding love with the doll he is called Natalia. It's a beautiful name. I mean, really, it is a beautiful name, Natalia, right?
Bot _
No, it's Mont. M-O-N-T.
Mont. That's what I said.
No, Mont BK. No underscore.
Just the letters BK?
Yep, BK 5959.
Oh, look, he's right there.
Yep. So there you go. He probably has 900 million followers at this point, right?
Oh, he's holding baby.
How many followers does he have?
Hold on.
Come on, talk in the mic. 11.2.
Okay.
He's got 11,000 fucking followers. Yeah, exactly. The pair have recently celebrated their 1-year anniversary together. Well, suppose it's quite hard to fall out when only one of you can communicate. In video,
he's a weirdo.
Yeah, no, he's an absolute fucking weirdo. But I mean, this is what it's driving basement dwellers to do, right? Because I think.
No. Normal people aren't doing this. No, honey. No.
What's that movie that was like with the ex machina? Machina?
Think she has a hole?
Oh, no. He probably hand sculpted that like her nostrils. That's why that right nostril is a little bigger than the left. Because that's about what's fitting in it. I don't know. What do you guys think? The hills have eyes? Weird. DJ said. So weird. D-Kite. Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh. People. I got.
I'm just saying, where's my invite? I will bring you on the podcast.
They have him with little baby ones.
I'll reach out to this guy.
And one of them was a toddler with glasses on. Don't reach out to this guy.
No, I'm absolutely reaching out to this guy.
I don't need crazy in my life. Shows up at my front door saying, can I stay? No.
I can mask our IP address. It's all good. Invite tonight. So I'm just writing a quick note to podcast because I don't think he's really going to respond because I asked the time traveler. I literally reached out to him and sent him a message and said, hey, dude, time traveler guy, I'd love to have you on the show.
I forgot what he said. What was supposed to happen on the 5th.
Dude.
Or the 19th or something.
It's all gone. And there's another time traveler. You want to hear about another time traveler guy? No, it's just a quick aside because I've got it right here. There's going to be a giant storm. Give me 1 second. So Cyborg Cyborg time traveler from 2050 says one movie. Cyborg. He's part.
He's the cyborg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Says one movie is scarily accurate to real life. Guys. We all living in the simulation.
What's the movie?
So hang on 1 second. 2020. The movie 2020.
Oh,
with fucking,
the one from...
Yeah, with what's his fucking face.
No. 2012?
2012. Sorry. Yeah, 2012. There's... Yeah.
Because 2020 is that... I thought you were talking about the Odyssey one.
I don't know.
2001 Odyssey.
So he was actually on Dr. Phil. This motherfucker was on Dr. Phil.
Because he cray.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil's trying to say, I got some drugs that will help balance you out.
Yep. So he is saying that there's going to be a giant hurricane that's going to take out the entire southeastern seaboard.
We're going to lose all our ghosts.
So, it's like, I don't know what to tell you, but hey, it's real.
Jessica said she just quit trying altogether in the dating scene.
I know, right, dude? Like, the only way...
She's got a bob. That's all a girl needs. Every time I say that, what do you think it means?
I can't remember.
Why is your brain so small?
But trying boyfriend.
That's the last word.
Bionic boyfriend.
Battery operated.
There you go. I can't remember shit.
Allison.
It's all good. So, like there's a
Derek, I've seen the movie 2012 so many times it's ridiculous because it's on at least once a week.
It's on literally
once a week.
John Cusack is on some show. He's either standing like this or he's screaming and running for a fucking
screen door. At this point, it's not battery. It's gas-operated boyfriend with extra RPM.
Allison. Well, no, it's not even well, I guess it's a USB charger now.
It's still battery operated.
Still battery, yep.
You just don't have to change the batteries in them.
There
now.
it is. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
But when that battery goes, the toy goes to go in the trash.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Drinking Bros has a
I know.
Great
I want to go check out.
So I'm all about promoting that. What was their discount code? So it's like go to Drinking
Bros and it's
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve, yeah.
And then 50% off on your first purchase. Item. And I think it was just Drinking Bros.
Yeah,
right? Was the discount code?
Bros.
Go fucking check out Adam and Eve. We'll fucking promote that. We're all about sex toys. Go do it. Fuck them. Right? Sex toys
Ruben
are great.
Says Jessica's really ornery lately because Best Prices hasn't been able to use her toys much because it's too expensive. Hey, you don't really need a toy.
I can Beth or I can Venmo you $7 because I think that's a gallon of gas. That should probably last for 30 minutes.
I guess it depends on how long you use
30
it.
minutes. I mean, like
frequency and duration. Big question right there.
So the key would be in this case,
yes,
right?
Allison, anything on the site for the first item. So
first item.
Most expensive.
So if you
thing,
want one, they were talking about like go buy one of them Sibians that cost like $400.
I'm not buying a Sibian.
No, but they were talking to. I mean, it's joking.
What's a Sibian?
The one you actually sit on. It's like you straddle it. It's like an old school thing that like Howard Stern.
Oh yeah, it's basically a vibrating seat.
Yeah. So they're like $400 or whatever.
Why would I buy that when I could buy something for like $80 that's just as good and I can hold it in my hand?
I don't know. I think it's a thing, right? So I think the whole thing vibrates and it's like they've got like little instruments. But when we were there, dude, they were showing some pictures of shit.
Oh, they had
not on the show necessarily.
No, they were talking about them though, but they had like an appendage you can put on
top of your dong
in case
your dick's not big enough.
But I just did that thing that people can still have orgasms with a 3-inch winky. It's just the motion of the ocean, literally.
So free advertisement for Drinking Bros
and Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve. So that's going the extra mile for those guys. We appreciate it.
I don't know what a Sibian is. Ruben.
Google it. Look it up.
I'm good.
You don't know what a Sibian is?
No.
Oh, Ruben doesn't know what a Sibian is.
Ruben says, I don't act like I don't know what a Sibian.
Jesus Christ.
Sibian.
You know what a Sibian is.
I don't.
Just look it up.
No, it's too much work.
It's really?
Yeah. What is a Sibian?
You just looked up like fucking.
I don't know how to spell Sibian.
So we can go back over here. We can go into the words.
Siban.
But close enough. Sex toy, right? And you can find one, I guarantee. Right? Probably. You're acting like you're using your iPad.
After I plug it in, I have to push harder on the keys. After I plug it in. Don't fucking... A hollow saddle-like seat containing, no, that can't be right. 2 electric motors?
Let me see it.
Well, this is on Wiki. I'm gonna just go.
Why'd you go to Wikipedia?
It's the first. I didn't come up. It's the first thing that comes up, though.
What is happening around here?
Black with beige attachments.
What? Let's see a picture of it. Let me see it.
Just hold it up. Machine worth buying? A Sibian review.
Just hold the picture up. I just need pictures. Yeah, that's Sibian.
I don't.
Do you guys know what a Sibian is?
I don't understand. Like, why does it? Oh, that one has. Oh, wow, that one's $959.
Put the picture up.
Holy shit! I'm never paying that much for a sex toy.
If you're Jessica,
I mean, if I'm gonna be single forever, maybe.
If you're Jessica,
this one's $1,400. What the actual?
You know what? You get your tax return.
What is the bench and then what is the round thing? Like you sit on the round thing, but what is the bench for?
I think that's the hold on.
Let's say put your legs on
crossed. You know, I mean, I don't know. Allison, what are you doing?
Oh, my Lord.
You've never heard of that? You've never heard of one of these things?
I've never heard one of these either. Oh, okay.
Well, this is on Amazon, so it's free.
She's sitting on it. Why don't she just use him instead?
See, there you go.
Okay. Hey, to each their own.
The dude that created this thing was on Howard Stern like a million years ago, like 20, 30 years ago, right? I mean, I'm 46. And it was like when I was a young teenager.
You were a young buck?
Was a young buck back in the day. And oh, yeah, dude. Like they'd have it.
They'd have girls on there, right?
Yeah,
That's the one where they sounded like they're.
Yeah.
I don't know. No.
It's too much equipment.
It's a lot. Hardware. Yeah. I don't want to have to yank something out of my closet when I feel the need to use my bob.
I think that's the
I need a handheld thing. I just pull out of the nightstand and be like.
Yeah, that's the only thing about it. It's just a lot of hardware. You need to have that
Maybe
sex
if you have a sex room. Both of us were like, if you have a sex room, you can just leave it out 24/7.
We're running out of fucking rooms up here.
Yeah, you keep turning them all into
podcasts. We have another one coming pretty soon.
All right. Well, hey, I don't even know how we got on this.
I don't know. These guys.
We're gonna skip 3 for now.
We blame it on all these folks.
We're gonna skip 3 for now. But so how many of you guys grew up in an era that you could get paddled at school? I did. I actually got paddled once in high school.
I didn't. Because
I couldn't date. You had to have, because we're not that far apart.
No, I didn't. I went to, no. I didn't. Dude, I used, fucking, are you kidding me?
So I had to get paddled once because I couldn't do detention because I had dance team training after school.
I'm literally thinking back like all the way to elementary.
You never got spanked in school?
No. I got put in a box one time.
Oh, no, you didn't. That's like how I told my mom I got put in the closet. And my teacher was like, I didn't put her in the closet. She could have been lying, but Mrs. Wright was super nice.
No, the funny part about it is me getting put in a box.
Nobody puts baby in a box.
Was that, so quick story. I was in Gubster Elementary. This all goes back to like swatting or spanking or like teachers being like this teacher was
They call it corporal punishment, which I think is fucking hilarious.
This was not corporal punishment. This was Greg embellishing it.
I'm sure.
9 years old, right?
I'm sure.
So
Greg embellishes at 46 years old.
Fuck off.
I can only imagine 9.
All right. So I'm in school and I think I was just talking a lot, like to everybody. You
don't talk to anyone ever.
I don't?
No.
In school I did, maybe. I don't know.
Because you liked your friends.
Yeah, whatever. But Gubster, this is in Salem, Kaiser, Oregon.
Now I see things and all I think about is sex toys.
So I'm there, right? And I'm talking.
Sex toys, it's a decoration.
And my teacher basically was like the dunce cap of the room.
So it wasn't a closed box. They made you go sit in like a cardboard box.
Let me explain.
I think I've seen this before.
So they put this box around my desk.
It was the corner. It was the corner before there were corners to put your nose in.
Yeah. So it was this big yellow box. It was like, don't talk to fucking Greg box, right? It was just like
Are you the only one she ever had to use it on?
Oh no, she had the box for a fucking reason.
I
right?
thought she made the box for you. Maybe.
I went home and I told my mom that the teacher put me in a box for talking. My mom was a fucking Marine Corps wife.
She was passive aggressive.
Yeah. No, she was
passive aggressive with me.
Yeah, she was passive aggressive with you. She was aggressive with everyone.
So
she was
see
like,
that though. If my kid came home and said I didn't ask enough questions.
Yeah,
I could see how when your kid says, Mrs. Roper put me in a box. I'm sorry, what?
That's exactly what she did. And I was like, I got put in a box today. Blah, 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 blah.
They're my feelings.
She didn't even ask any questions like, why? She's like, she put you in a fucking box. We were like back at the school, right? And I
Little
remember
5'1" Mary coming in going, don't make me come back here.
And my mom goes, where the fuck is this box? I remember this is like vivid as like yesterday, right? And she's like, excuse me? Like,
that's like the closet.
it was just this little yellow.
But my mom
thing,
didn't go
like
in charging.
Three-sided like cardboard. It's like says, "Don't talk to." I mean, when you're in it, it felt like you had the dunce cap on, right?
Made you feel like a jackass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is kind of. I mean, I don't think
Totally
you'd be
fine.
allowed to do that
This
today.
is also the teacher that took care of me when I jumped off the top of the fucking monkey bars and bit a hole through my fucking whole tongue. Right, like almost bit my tongue in half. Decided that was a good idea. The teacher
so glad
was
I didn't
awesome,
have your offspring.
But yeah, no, it was fucking funny. I always loved telling that story because I was like, I got put in a box. And then my mom was like, I'm gonna fucking rip the school down with my 5'1" barefoot hands. Right?
Can you give me another glass, please? Okay, so I did get
reprimanded,
but I couldn't do detention hall because I had dance team practice after school. So I had to get SWAT. I think I had to get like 3 of them.
Oh, you got spanked?
I got
By
spanked
who?
in high school. The assistant vice president. She was a girl. I mean, vice principal.
It was a woman at least. It wasn't some dude that was like.
But in Missouri,
creepy. Oops, shit, dropped an ice cube.
A school district in Missouri is bringing back spanking for unruly children. Which I'm like,
Nico, come on, man. It wasn't like that. I mean,
what did he say?
I can't remember what she looks like, but I was only 9 years old, bro.
You have to tell me. I can't see it.
He goes, Greg's teacher made her get into her box.
Oh, Lord.
Come on.
I'm not touching that one. So spanking is staging a comeback this year in a classroom in one of the small towns in southwest Missouri. Alex. The district will now allow corporate punishment for unruly students whose parents give their blessings.
How do you guys feel about that? Like,
I'm
we don't
for
have
spanking.
Kids. We don't have kids.
I got spanked as a kid, and I think it works better than trying to stick some kid in the corner. Because what's the penalty for that? Oh, you're going to stick me in the corner for 5 minutes?
Going to detention for 30 minutes? Like after school detention for 30 minutes?
Even that, I'm like, all right, I'll get my homework done.
Smacked.
I'll get my homework
3
done.
times.
I'm going to learn more from getting my ass smacked.
I think you're creating a whole bunch of S&M motherfuckers.
Oh, please. No, I disagree.
Dude, in today's
world, you're making a bunch of pansy kids standing their nose in the corner that they don't know what real trouble is.
Dude, there's no real repercussions for shit anymore.
Spanking is a real repercussion.
Is it?
Ow.
Like up until what age? When your kid's fucking 17 and they're fucking into it?
You're a weirdo.
Fucking right.
Anyways, so in Cassville,
kids start watching creepy shit at like 12 years old.
Story. In Cassville, about 50 miles west of Branson, administrators this week notified parents of the new policy at an open meeting and handed out consent forms to sign, according to parents who attended the meeting. So it's really kind of funny because I want to get to the part where
I don't think I would be into like letting anybody, because I don't know how they are, like how are they?
They do it in the classroom. So I mean,
in front of other people?
I don't know. They didn't say that. At the end of the day, this gives the school one more tool to use to discipline children without sending them home on suspension, where literally, let's be true, they play video games, which is true.
Yeah. But that comes down to that. So okay, the alternative is poor parenting. In that case, if you're just going to let your kid fucking...
Well, your kids have to go to... Your parents have to go to work. They're not going to know what you're doing.
You rip every fucking thing out of the house and you put it in your trunk and they don't have shit to do.
Well, they're still going to watch TV.
Take the fucking cable box.
You can't take the cable box, babe.
Yeah, you can.
They don't even have cable boxes anymore.
You take their phone. You take all of it.
So...
That's what Joe did it. Fucking worked miracles for those 3 kids.
No, it didn't. That's exactly it. I'm like, wait, what?
One of them's in the Coast Guard. The other one...
He was the one that was never in trouble.
He's an electrician. The other one, we're still wondering about.
Your wild child niece.
On a spiritual journey.
She's just growing and learning at her pace in the world that she wants to live in. AKA, she's getting high.
Dude, I only got 1 suspension I never got suspended. No, I got suspended a bunch. I only got 1 detention.
You got okay, don't be proud of 1 detention and several suspensions.
And I got it in my second senior year, so
and you're several suspensions. You would want several detentions and no suspensions. I never got... the one time I got in trouble, That was the only time I ever got in trouble in high school, and I think it was because I was tardy too many times or something.
Like that, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't what I got.
At the pool.
I got in several fist fights.
Yeah, so Allison said I take the Xbox out of the room, remove phones, etc. Fuck that. Take everything. Rip all of it out.
In 1977, you get to use
the computer in the living room,
which you can still find stuff on to watch.
No, like to do your homework as soon as you're done with the fucking homework.
You're suspended. You don't have homework.
No, you still have to do all your homework.
No, you don't. You're suspended from school. That way you have to, if you are suspended too long, you fail because you didn't get the work done. Anyway, so
we just put them all out to a farm.
Okay, in 1977, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that corporal punishment in schools was constitutional, giving the state the right to decide on their own. Since then, many states have prohibited, and I read several articles, and the way left-wing articles had like doctors talking about spanking your children actually ruins them.
Oh yeah, I understand.
It lowers their education.
I understand the creation of like
put some sand in your vagina and shut up and toughen up.
Hey, I mean, like dudes.
So a lot of parents approve. Like
I think I always worry about it. Okay, so there's this. It depends. This is me thinking about this.
You got to use your words a little faster than you are.
Fuck off. This is what I'm thinking. It's like, it just depends on the scenario, right?
Nice, please.
Like who it is, who's doing it, like who's doling out the punishment, right? There's too much fucking weirdness happening in schools nowadays anyway, right? When you really start to think about it.
I'm for it. I grew up on it. I think I came out okay. Said the woman with depression and anxiety, but
that wasn't from that.
No,
that wasn't from that. I don't know. I'm kind of like cautious.
So here's what they're saying. They're saying for kids that they've tried everything and nothing is working, it's one more tool in the toolbox to try to get kids to straighten up.
So you're gonna beat them?
They're not beating them, you big fucking liberal. So they're spanking them.
That's not big fucking liberal. I'm like, okay, you're gonna paddle.
You're one of those spare the rod and spoil the child.
No, I'm all about it.
That's called millennial.
My kid and
spare the rod and spoil the child is what the millennial generation is, this? And that worked out so well.
The school says you need to give your kid 4 spanks.
Why wait till after school? That's like saying when your dad gets home,
I'll do it on the fucking.
Oh, you're in trouble. Well, man the fuck up and scold me yourself. Don't wait for dad.
I don't know.
And some people said it was a terrible practice.
This one's a challenge.
This one says it's a terrible practice. There's no need for a teacher or an administrator even physically strike or assault a child.
Oh no, there's absolutely reasons.
If your child's a terror,
like when you have those kids that are like fighting teachers, like
now they did make a good point. They're like, you want to make sure that they're not a special needs child. Like one woman said she's for it, that she got spanked when she was growing up because she was a wild child and it was the only thing that helped. But she declined it because her kid is autistic and when you hit him, he hits you back. So she's like, so we're gonna pass on it because I don't need him hitting his teacher back.
Yeah.
So, but the farmer said, so this one, he was a farmer and he said, I'm for it. My kids are well-behaved kids, but they need to understand that there's repercussions, if they aren't well-behaved children.
So Jess said, I think you're misinterpreting spare the rod. That means you should hit your kid.
No. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Spare the rod means don't use the rod.
I don't know.
And spoil the child.
And then ALW said, hey, y'all, my husband had a paddle broke over his butt in school for punishment because he didn't cry the first time he got swatted. I understand. And I understand both sides of it.
There's going to be goods and bad on everything, right?
Like,
but
would it have done anything to me other than piss me off more?
I'd let my kid be swatted.
It would have just, like, I'm thinking, even, okay, so as a...
It wouldn't have pissed you off. You would have been laughing through it. You would have been a total, complete smart ass going, you think this is going to work? Yeah, fuck.
That's what I mean. And then to a certain extent, it would have pissed me off.
Yeah, but you're not going to say that to your teacher or your administrator.
Oh, no.
Say that to your mom.
I would. Yeah, no.
Oh, and then we wonder why you were suspended.
The Lamontagne streak, it started with my dad in the same high school, right? My dad I had a teacher my dad had in high school.
No way.
Yeah.
Was she like 900 years old?
He was 900 years old, right? And he was my archaeology.
Wait,
coincidentally,
archaeologist?
He was my archaeology teacher.
You had archaeology in high school?
Yeah, we had a fucking rad archaeology school.
And a daycare. You had a weird high school.
Well, I used to carry my nieces or my nephews
That's
into
New Hampshire for you.
Daycare with my
So, I mean, everybody's got a different opinion, and how you decide to raise your kid is your business, and nobody should, I'm going to judge you, but I'm going to judge you in my mind. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I don't know. I'm for spanking. I grew up in a spanking era.
I don't mind spanking, but I'm like, other people, I just don't know about the other people part.
It depends on who's doing it. That's what would be my questions. If my child has to be spanked and she's an 8-year-old girl, who's going to do it? If my child has to be spanked and he's a 12-year-old boy, who's going to do it?
This is the other side of that.
If my child has to be spanked and he's a 15-year-old kid, fuck, anyone can do it.
Okay, think about it this way. Up until what age is this going to work?
I mean, I was in high school.
Okay.
And I wasn't tardy again after that.
All right. So this is
mostly because I got threatened to
think about New York City. Think about these schools where kids are
This is in New York City.
I'm just
New York City is not going to implement this ever.
So
California is not going to implement this.
Where these kids are bigger than their fucking teachers. I'm thinking about like one of my favorite all-time teachers, Miss Beth. Right? She was my favorite all-time. She was my math teacher, right?
That's why you fell in love with me.
And like, could you imagine?
She wouldn't be the one spanking you.
She would be she was a tiny
She wouldn't be the one spanking you.
But okay, who the fuck in there?
The coach, the football coach,
the football coach. I was friends with him.
He's still gonna spank you. Just because you're friends with him doesn't mean he's gonna pull your discipline.
No, he's not gonna spank me because I'm not gonna let him spank me because that's the thing.
Hey,
I'll take the suspension.
See, I'm not gonna get suspended. Fuck that shit.
Or
no way,
Jose. I would take that suspension every goddamn day.
Because that goes on my permanent record.
Oh, I never gave a fuck about my permanent record.
Exactly. We were two different people.
I'm still in the same place as you.
Took you longer.
We're still here.
Took you longer.
Did it really?
Yeah, it did.
How much?
How long was I the breadwinner? I'm kidding. Anyways.
For like 6 minutes.
Oh, that's what you're saying now?
How much more bread are we winning now?
Now, you only make a couple $100 more than me. So suck my right tit.
Couple $100.
I got done paying off that loan.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Do you think it was because you got spanked and I didn't?
No, I got spanked and I didn't want a suspension. And I never wanted to get spanked again either.
Dude,
I got it. And it also depends, like, so if you're in sports and this happens,
I skateboarded every day.
You don't have a coach.
No,
when you have a coach,
I had to grow up myself.
When I got like paddled, my coach already knew. And she was like, if this happens again, you don't get to perform for 3 football games. I'm like, it won't happen again. I won't be tiny anymore. It's what's important to you.
Oh, you were all about the system. You love that system. That's your problem.
Like the system of a Down, or what are you talking about?
You were Down system.
I was Down system? What does that even mean?
Kind of.
Cállate.
Cheers. Good conversation.
We're such different people. I don't even know how we ended up together.
I know. You know what? It's
actually 90% of the time we are on the same page. It's just the 10% time that makes it fun that I'm like, no, you're wrong.
And half the time you're like, you would think I would agree with that, and I just don't.
I know. Or you think I would agree with that. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
It makes it fun.
Gigi said Joey Diaz has the best Catholic school child abuse story. Okay, we're going to have to fucking follow up with that one, Gigi. So go out and find that YouTube story. So.
I think so here's the thing I think was brave about this school. The parents get to decide if their kids get it or not.
And that's fine. You know what? It's up to the parents.
It's up to the parents. It's how they want to parent.
Our perspective.
I know a lot of people... I know a lot of my friends in Phoenix would not allow their kids to be spanked.
Oh no, like I think 90% of your friends.
None of them.
95% of your friends would not let somebody else hit your kid.
I am the 5% that'd be like, fuck yeah, Friday, do it.
Yeah.
Don't make me the enforcer, you enforce them. So, but I also grew up being spanked, so that may be some of it.
Yeah, I just had a
and you had a point.
I don't want to say I had a shooting child.
There was a point where my mom tried to spank me, and I took the tool from her. I was like, I'm too old for you to do
my mom was break a fucking hanger over your ass. And that was in 7th grade,
so I was probably like 12.
So no, I totally understand those things.
Hanger? What was she?
That was
Mommy
my mom,
Dearest?
like a plastic hanger that would just break. Like, or
That's
a spatula, or
my mom used a belt, so
you know what I mean. So like those things, but that was my mom.
But no, and absolutely, and there was a point where I was like, I'm too old for you to do this to me.
That wasn't. But that was some 7th grade,
asshole. And then in high school, I did let them
because that's where
paddle
fist fighting And I'm like, I'm like this close to saying, yeah, punch your fucking teacher in the face.
Never, ever. I would never say that to my kids because there is respect for your elders and your authoritarians.
I understand that.
That's giving them the wrong idea that they can punch whoever they want in their face.
That's the original teaching of your kid is like, don't be a shithead in class.
We're all shitheads.
Like to an extent. Kids. But how far does it have to go?
And when you're a shithead, there should be punishment.
How far does it have to go to you actually getting swats? Like, how much of an asshole were you?
I'm not an asshole. I was tardy.
You were tardy, so you got swatted?
It was detention or swats, and I couldn't do detention.
So you were tardy, so fucking show up on time.
So the man who had to have a
That's
second
not my problem.
Year.
This is your problem.
I did. I never was tardy again. But I think that happened like my sophomore year. I wasn't tardy once. The next
I was just throwing up the middle finger and being like, fuck you.
I was a good girl.
And I got to go do my detention.
No, couldn't do it.
I'm just saying.
In high school, it's okay. LOL. In high school, it's okay. I mean,
no, that's where you're
going to. I got the chancla. Yes.
So I understand what you're saying. Like, it's okay to do it to
No, she said question mark.
No. So, well, this is a thing.
It was also the 80s.
Nowadays, dude, you throw a fucking dude that's all amped up like I see at the gym. These kids. These are kids in high school. They're
the
throwing
football players, though. They're probably the well-behaved. They're probably the most well-behaved kids in school because if not, they answer to coach.
I don't know.
No, and that's a lot of power.
Fucking beats the shit out of them.
That brings a lot of power to making your kids be good because if Junior wants to play first-string quarterback, he better clean his shit up.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just a fucking fine line, man.
My high school kid could smash me is what Gigi said. No, absolutely. But then I'm also...
That's kind of what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at.
But I think it also depends on how you bring them up at home. Like, if my kid thinks he can smash me, I'll be like, I'll fucking murder you. I brought you in. I'll take you out. Mom's a black belt.
Well, there's that.
I'm kidding,
but I'm also getting at, like, it's
I'm
like...
Kidding. I wouldn't
oftentimes...
for the most part.
No, Well, we don't have kids, and obviously you wouldn't. But that's kind of what I'm getting at. Is
Benji says La Chancla is the most feared thing amongst Mexican children. No, it's true. I keep wanting to buy you that shirt that says I survived a chancla attack.
But a belt is worse.
They're both pretty bad.
Chancla and
a chancla, if it's a good rubber, it's like
no, the pinch.
My mom used to do that
the church pinch.
Oh, and again, there became an age where I stopped putting up with her bullshit. The belt got taken away, and I said, I'm too old for this. And then she pinched me in church one time. I probably was 14. I was like, ow, why'd you pinch me in the middle of the sermon? So that woman never pinched me in church again.
Ever got to church and gotten pinched behind the arm? Like right in the back of your arm by your mom because you were fucking playing with your G.I.
Chewing your gum or
doing something
you shouldn't be doing.
Stupid. Right? Did
Jessica
she bought you?
Is worse.
You know?
She bought you and let you brought.
Yeah.
Because she should have taken that thing away from me when you walked in the sanctuary.
There's a lot. I mean, this is one of those conversations.
Here's why I'm not a mother. Because I have a lot of ideas of what should be and shouldn't be.
No, you could be a great mom. There's no problem with that. We just decided not to have kids. It's totally fine. But it's up to everybody else.
That's probably why I shouldn't have an opinion because I have all these grand ideas without actually having kids and seeing how it impacts them.
Everybody else can make their own decisions. I absolutely think that's...
Ooh, you guys. I want to know why she said, ooh, you guys. Jessica. Oh.
What? Somebody spill something?
No. Gigi goes, ew, you guys. Gigi, it's been a crazy night on the boards. It's been hilarious. We talked about what we could figure out in Spanish.
What happened?
I don't know. I can't go back enough.
Oh my God.
Is it the wiffle ball?
I don't know.
And Ruben says, Jessica, a wiffle ball bat is worse because you can hear the hum. That's true.
Oh, the wiffle. No, I never got hit with a wiffle ball bat. I got hangers.
No, and Allison says she should send Gwen my way for a few weeks. No fun with a teenage daughter. No. That's why I didn't have kids. I've got my neighbor's daughters, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. Like,
and mom comes over.
Like I've had to rein myself in because I've tried momming them, and I'm like, I gotta stop because they're not appreciating it. So this
fine.
So I couldn't do anything.
An incest comment somewhere up there. Ew, yeah, we're not talking about that bullshit. Jesus, goddamn.
I mean,
come on, man.
Is it incest if he's your half brother or step brother?
Yes,
not half brother, step brother. Okay, because that's some of my romance novels is the step brother. It's
like the stepsister getting stuck in the goddamn underneath the bed. It's like a whole
with her naked butt.
There's a whole porn category about this. Like, oh, my stepmom got stuck in a dryer.
My stepbrother busted me masturbating. I'm like, why? Why don't you have locks on your doors? And why aren't you using them? Anyways, that's totally off topic. Anyways, all right.
No. We get rid of that, whoever that was. Or garden hose? Jesus Christ. Nope. So
garden hose? Seriously, Ruben? Dude, he's like into corporal punishment.
No. He's talking about like that's what
she said.
Chances are he's not using.
No, he talks about the wiffle ball though.
No, he's not using those. Those are things that happen to us. Yeah. No, I agree. Exactly, GJ. We don't need to be bragging about these things. And that's what the intent was.
No, it was just to talk about
that, like, we could do that, and that happened to me when I was a kid.
We all grew up
like that.
with something that traumatized us.
Yeah,
that our
there was
parents
the
did.
chocolate,
That's what
there was the
parenting
spatula,
is.
there was the
making mistakes without realizing they're mistakes until after you make them, and you're like, I probably shouldn't do that again.
That's why, like, that's why I think a lot of, because of the way I grew up, I was like, no fucking way.
No, so here's how I think I would parent. It depends on the offense.
Yeah.
If you...
We're going to bring it back up, Jess.
If you colored... Huh?
Jess said it's getting dark.
Okay. All right,
we're not doing that. Yeah. No.
So...
But it comes down to, it's like... So this is an interesting thing, and I think this is a very PG.
If you colored on my wall, I'm going to put you in a corner. But if you stole a candy bar, I'm going to make you go back, and you're going to apologize, and you're going to be grounded. If you call me something you shouldn't call me, you're probably going to get spanked and grounded.
Like, I got smacked a couple times. Fine.
Your mom?
Yeah, like a couple times. I threw the F-bomb out the first time.
Oh yeah.
Right, and she was like, "Don't you ever say that." But it's not like my mom was 5.
When you threw the F-bomb, you called her.
No, I just used the F-bomb.
No, it's your mom. Man, then she would have smacked you left and right when we were adults.
No, she got over it, right? And I think I was like 14 or 15. But we were like, our whole family was going through. You got to keep in mind, like, all of our families, and a lot of you guys out there, we've all gone through a lot of trauma.
Some sort of trauma, right?
And that's okay. And it's okay. And it's like talking about like getting hit with a rubber hose. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny, but it's not funny. You know, it's like, it's the way we have to realize and deal with it. Like,
well, that's also how you learn.
I could say some other things.
That's also how you learn what you're going to do or not do.
I'll talk about it and maybe we'll.
But this is how you learn as a parent too. What you went through, you're gonna go through.
Like, what would I do as a parent?
You're gonna consider what you went through and what you felt was appropriate and not appropriate. Yeah. But then you're also gonna get angry sometimes and do some things that you probably will never do ever again because that's part of being human.
You're frustrated or something. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's where like parents are like.
I think that parents
are
amazing.
Every goddamn appliance.
I think parents are amazing because how mad does your kid make you often? Probably pretty fucking often, right? And that, people have the wherewithal to be like, you know what? You're watching them. I'm going for a motherfucking car ride.
Yeah.
And I'm going to smoke 15 cigarettes while I'm out there, and I'll be back. And I'm going to go buy some gummies if I'm in California or Phoenix or Colorado.
So it's not
I'll be mellow.
To be dark. But it is to call light to that. Like, we have these experiences.
It's an option, and I like how they're using it, but I really like how they left it up to the parents because I think that's the important part.
Yeah.
If you don't want your kid spanked, your kid's not going to get spanked.
Teach them.
Then it's going to have to be a come to Jesus conversation with, this is why you can't do this. I don't know that works because I don't have kids. And so it could be the best practice ever and not work. But
DJ
said my mom
agree
said,
that.
What?
She goes, that's why I've showed. That's exactly it. It's not. I've gone through a lot of fucking shit in my life.
Right.
Like some hardcore shit that I have never shared.
Well, we both have, but.
Right. And I
think a lot of people have to an extent.
Like, mine's been a different experience.
Yes, they were completely different.
Completely different experiences.
Yes.
Right. And I think, again, maybe in several years, I could talk about it like in public without
losing your shit.
No.
Or being embarrassed or worrying about repercussion. Oh, okay. Nah, I don't think there are certain people alive. Oh, wait. Depends on which one you're talking about.
Those are the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I don't want to ever put anything out there right now. You know, and going about it that way. So, but nothing super like weird or anything. But it's just like life, right? So you go about it like that, and you go like, okay, so how did I
respond to this, and how did it affect me?
And how do I improve my life?
Right? And did it? I think sometimes you also have to think like, when I went through this, did it give the intended outcome.
Fuck no. 99% of the time,
I think it depends on the kid.
Of the shit that I went through.
No. I'm talking about not that. I'm talking about like the way that you are brought up and punishment was doled out. It depends on what it did for you. Like for me, I'm a people pleaser, right? If I make you mad and I get in trouble, I'm probably
I'm not.
No, you're not. But if you got mad at me, I'm like, I'm not going to do that again.
People know, like if you fucking want to,
you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'll be like, babe, did you make him mad? I don't even care. I'm like, are you going to be invited back? I don't even care. I'm like, all right.
Good. Fuck it. Right. It's like, I don't need to please people. I want everybody to be happy.
See, I need to please people.
And I don't give a shit.
All right. So
it's up to you guys. Right. So cheers to you guys. This was a deep conversation. It was an awesome conversation, right? Because sometimes we need to get a little deep.
Jessica, you're literally dark.
Dark skin, but she's not that dark. She's in northern.
She's like my color.
She's in Northern California. I think she's lighter than you right now.
I also have a tan right now, so
she's laying out on her porch every day, just trying to.
What are we going to talk about next? The giant slide of death, because that sounds amazing.
Want to see the giant slide of death?
I do want to see the giant slide of death. Let's go from really heavy to really light.
I think I need the plugger because this is a video. The giant slide of death.
Jessica's like me. She's a coconut.
Yeah, like you get,
but she's a lighter coconut.
You get lighter. Well, you guys are about the same.
No, she's brown on the outside and white on the inside. But she's probably more brown on the inside than I am.
That was pink on the inside.
Honey.
I don't know. I don't make up the fucking rules. I need to find the slide. I need the clicker thing here in a second.
You need to find the slide, or you need to find the slide, the slide of death, or the slide for the death.
Because it's a video. So
Ruben says the only way you can tell is the nipples. If they're dark, then they're. That's not true.
She said, "Yep, exactly, Beth. We love you guys, and we appreciate you all. You know, it's
thank
one of
you
those
for
things
having and chiming in.
Yeah,
because I love that we think we share each other's thoughts.
Yeah, like we don't always.
Nobody's
agree.
right and nobody's wrong.
Yeah, we don't always agree, and even fucking we don't even agree often.
No, that's not true.
Like 70%,
90% of the time we agree. As you get older and smarter, 90% of the time we agree.
I need to drink a 12-pack of beer today. She's like,
that's the 10%.
You don't.
That's the 10%.
All right, so I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
And the cooter, Ruben, Gigi.
Jesus Christ, what is happening? Okay, so this is a slide that's here in Texas. I'm gonna play the video. Let's see if it'll go.
Oh, wait, there it is.
Hang on, it's playing.
Can you make it bigger? Oh, I love these fucking things.
So they shut this thing. This is the first rides down. These are the first rides down. They're all shooting off the fucking thing.
I fucking loved these things.
They had to shut it off because people were getting hurt.
Because people are pussies.
Right. They're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, we'll play it one more time.
I remember laughing so hard riding these slides that I was crying.
No, but they actually shut the whole goddamn slide down, right? So, here we go. And when we have our next one, I had to order a new Roadcaster.
Oh yeah, he broke it. It took a road trip and died.
And
here's what's gonna happen: no more Roadcaster trips. No more Roadcaster trips. You got to figure it out.
Of course, no slide is without risk. Gravity is no fun.
Oh my
gosh.
The
historic giant slide in Michigan's Belle Isle Park was closed after only 4 hours of being open because the slide was so fast that the kids were being chucked it right into the air.
They greased it too well
and deposited unceremoniously back down.
Hey, Camden, welcome, my love.
Way too much of a bump.
And Nico really liked. Can you? Nico the Greek said, "Can you make it bigger?" Beth.
I'll try it. Yeah.
No, he's talking about your man part.
No, man. Come on,
dude. So I do remember growing up riding those slides, and they were always fun. Now, granted, did I do it as a?
They were way more mellow.
I do remember. I do remember flying through the air a couple times. I mean, that was the part that made it fun.
The sense one eyewitness described how the
kids are such pushy today.
How they were headed downwards, were getting thrown up into the air with seemingly reckless abandon. If they would have kept riding on that slide, somebody would have gotten hurt. So they shut it down after.
DJ said kids are pussies today.
Dude, that's what I was saying. Remember how I said earlier during the show? I was like, I jumped off
like hell is what
the
Camden
top
said.
of the fucking monkey bars. because I thought like jumping off 7
broke my arm on the monkey bars trying to do the every other ring because the big kids were doing it.
I jumped off. Leonard smashed my knee into my fucking chin and bit a hole through my tongue.
Dude, I was also a tomboy. I chipped the front 2 teeth.
Right. Did the same thing.
At the trying to catch crawdads.
Kids need to fucking toughen up.
Now, a parent should definitely not ride that slide because you're going to throw your back out and you're going to walk funny for 2 weeks. A kid, I mean, that's making them laugh so hard they cry. At that point, right? Like it's just fun.
Up to what age do you
Plus, here's the thing. The heavier you are, the higher you're going to fly.
Like 17?
No.
14?
No. Yeah, 12.
12. 12, I think your bones are still flexible.
Well, and the heavier you are, the higher you're going to fly.
Yeah. I think that's
so the lighter you are, you're going to be like, dink, dink. I mean, I remember riding a slide like that like 3 or 4 times at those little tiny little carnivals they used to have down the street in our neighborhood.
I remember being on a one of those.
I used to love that shit.
I was at a carnival.
It's like a slip and slide. Now as an adult, that would fucking kill me.
I remember I was at a carnival one time or a Ferris. No, what do you call them? Fairground one time. And I was at one of those. It was like the abominable snowman kind of ride. It was like the one that goes up and down and up and down, and it's a big circle.
Yeah, no,
right?
the one that goes like this.
But you only have like the one bar that goes across. And I was the only one, and I was.
Oh, you were too little.
And I was the only one in that car.
What do you mean in that car?
Like in
your
that car.
Your parents didn't ride with it?
No, because my mom didn't like doing stuff like that.
Wait, it's not the one. It's not the Gravitron. You're not talking about the Gravitron.
No, it was just like it was just a roller coaster. They just went around in circles, but it was kind of like.
I don't understand why they fucking make those. It's just a vomit machine.
And my dad had taken my older brothers were 4 and 5 years older than me. Right. So I was like maybe
like 6 and 4 years.
No,
because Chris was closer to my age.
They were 4 and 5. I was born in 76. They were born in 70 and 71.
So yeah, 70. 6, something like that. I'm born in 70.
Whatever.
Yes. Okay. Hashtag math.
So I remember holding on to that bar.
Yeah, Kim, and it's metal.
Edge of the thing, going. Please
it feels Mexican.
Stop it! Please stop it!
Here's the sad thing: is that kid did recently die because
the kid that was running the carny ride that I was on. I hope he died.
The kid that didn't have his safety thing all the way on.
Mine was all the way on, and I swear to God, I was almost in the goddamn floor of that thing because I was like, my mom was like knocking. My mom couldn't fucking. I remember, like, okay, so you see how this, like, if we had buttoned the shirt up to here, like, just up to here.
Cam didn't want to know if it was called the octopus.
No, it was like the abominable snowman ride. It was like
could have been nope. Ruben, it was just like no Woodstock because my dad was a DEA agent. Remember? So yeah, no Woodstock, and that was my brother's age actually.
Yeah, no, it's just like a carny ride, right? And I was 9-ish.
I love,
and I thought I was gonna die.
I used to love.
That's an implanted fucking.
No, it's not because you still go on crazy rides with me.
I know, but I remember again. There are certain memories you have that are so implanted.
Sometimes yours
in your
are
brain
made up
that you just remember them. Like there are those permanent fucking things. It's like bringing your dog to the lake for the first time. That dog's always gonna remember.
Raw dog? Because Nico says, I used to raw dog my couch when I was a kid. Now that's
no
tough.
condom.
Oh.
He was fucking his couch. No condom.
I can't.
He could have just said fucking his couch. He just went raw dog with it.
Nico.
Dude, we're going to go down that path tonight? Jesus Christ.
I love him. I mean,
we're going to need some more whiskey.
He makes me shocked sometimes.
We're going to need some more ice, guys.
He makes me laugh. Okay, so Ruben said, are you telling me DEA agents didn't bone in 69? Well, they did bone in 69. That's not what, but not at, because that was when somebody said you were Woodstock. Ruben said, so theoretically, Beth could have been conceived at Woodstock.
Nope, she wasn't.
Ruben said, are you telling me DEA agents didn't bone in 69 at music festivals totally sober? My parents
I don't think there were a lot of DEA. DEA was
you also have to know my parents that they were not music festival kind of people.
And that would be a bunch of white people DEA agents.
I was going to say.
Beth's dad, you want to see a picture of Beth's dad? in the DEA.
Are you gonna show him?
Yeah.
I was conceived at the gun range. ALW, fucking right on. I was. That's why I'm such a good shot.
Give me a second. Can I have the clicker?
Even though I haven't shot a gun.
I'll show you a picture of Beth's
years.
dad back in the day.
I need to go shooting.
This is a picture of Beth's dad.
What is it when you can't hit something? What do you say? You can't hit
the broadside of a barn.
Yeah, I couldn't at this point. I haven't shot in 4 years. I just need to scare you.
Dad back in. He's the one on the left. This is back in I think early 70s. We're gonna kill that pretty quick.
No, I didn't. It wasn't even up there. You can leave that there.
It'll be up.
My dad was the one on the left.
Yeah, it'll be up. It'll come up. There you
go.
But that's her dad back in the day. It's so funny
to see that because
and he was arrested along with that guy. So he was an undercover agent. So you got to keep in mind,
blow his cover and lose his.
So he would get arrested just alongside everybody else. So if you guys are honestly, I mean, I've talked about this.
Bro, why are you giving me so much shit tonight, bro?
I've reposted this.
I say nothing, but I love your divorce.
I did 5 hours with her dad.
Yeah.
And it is pretty incredible. It goes through his whole career.
Nico says Beth was conceived in Colombia. Nope, my mom didn't get to go to Colombia. And my dad didn't go to Colombia until I was 14 years old. And I know this because I came home from school one day and my mom was like, don't freak out. Your dad is not going to contact us for 2 weeks. I'm like, what the actual what?
Yeah.
And she's
picture in pictures.
Deep
trying to figure
undercover.
everything out. Yes.
All right. So
yeah,
let's wrap this shit up.
Castro Files. Go check out the Castro Files. They'll be out Sunday.
All right, I gotta do this. I gotta do one. There's a new Girl Scout cookie flavor.
Okay, do the cook.
I've been holding
while you're pulling this up.
Look at this picture of deliciousness.
While you're doing this, go out and check out the Castro Files. We've talked about this. We're gonna record one tomorrow. We've got some fun shit to talk about. Spooky shit.
I mean, yeah. Yes, they can be.
This is kind of like our
passion. This is we love.
But it's one of those things.
If
you can share this show or share a link on it, that would be fucking rad. We'd appreciate it. Like it, do all the things. But also, I posted to this channel, to the Bars Open, but also posted out to the Castro Files channel. Go out and check that
Had
channel
great responses for the first one.
Fucking, yeah. But do us a favor. Fucking share.
So, hold on. Before you share, hold on.
Okay.
They're adding a new raspberry flavor to the lineup.
Okay.
I think they're trying to add a new flavor every year because they're $6 a box now. So they're let me entertain you with some new flavors. It mimics the Thin Mint, but instead of the Thin Mint in the center, it's raspberry. So I haven't played this video, so I don't know what's on it.
Ready? Let me know when you're ready to go. All right. Thin Mints, no free ads.
It's thinking. Oh, nope, it's an ad.
No free ads. No free ads.
Oh, that hurt my finger.
How about we do a cheers while we're waiting? Because we've been doing this. It's been an hour and 20 minutes show.
Our oven came on.
We
Our mac and
appreciate you
cheese
guys.
with chicken is cooking. Okay, now.
All right, there we go.
It's two ladies talking right now, but they're gonna come back to it. It's a raspberry rally cookie.
Okay.
See if I can speed this up a bit. Nope. Stay where you're at. Oh, there it is. It looks a lot like a Thin Mint cookie.
There you go. So what is this? It's almost
raspberry.
Like a Thin Mint. Can we freeze this?
No.
No.
I'm sure. The cookie. I'm sure. You freeze the Thin Mint. Why couldn't you freeze this? But it's raspberry. I'm not gonna buy it. I am not a raspberry fan. I might be if there weren't the seeds. So maybe I should try it.
Shit out of those things. Tell Avery, Kate, or all you guys that have.
Well, here's the thing. You can't ship them.
Girls are selling.
You can't ship them because you buy $20 of Girl Scout cookies and it's a $20 shipping fee.
Oh,
so we're gonna have to Walmart. I don't know if they're allowed to do that anymore, though.
Just saying, guys.
But I had to share that because I've held on to it. So that's my feel good right there.
It's awesome.
A new Girl Scout cookie flavor, said the girl who was a Girl Scout till 8th grade.
Sheath underwear.
That's your feel good?
Nope. If you're marrying a dummy, you're going to need some fresh undies. Stuff dummy.
Emma said something from the conversation we had earlier today.
We know you've been saving yourself for that special person. Impress them with a super comfy pair of sheath underwear. How about that?
We talked about somebody tonight.
They have all sorts of fancy designs.
Would have
for your fancy special night.
for your special fancy night. Or if you're trying to hide your shit
in a dummy.
I'm not talking about a dummy.
The best part about dating a dummy
is you don't have to have a conversation with them when you're done with it.
No conversations afterwards and no chances of having a kid. There's no college tuition to be paid.
I mean, but they did have kids.
But you can go out to the sheathunderwear.com, use discount code TheBarIsOpen, get 20% off. So that's all I'm saying. Just a quick nod to wearing clean underwear. You never know. We're going to need some clean underwear. Right?
I love that Ruben said, if we can't give each other crap, are we really considered friends?
No, exactly. Fuck that. Exactly. 100%.
Here's the thing that's hard for me sometimes. Like, I get very, when you start to get too much crap, I'm like, oh, you're being a little aggressive.
Who? Me?
Yeah, that's the people pleaser in me.
No. So
Gigi said she loved the stash. My dad had a serious stash. And here's a funny story.
Check out, I promise you, check out.
So my dad, apparently I was like 2 or 3 years old.
They're on audio. You can listen to him. He's got his 5 hours. Like that was the impetus, I guarantee, for
what
me
started
to start this whole
So
podcast.
let me tell this story that's really funny though, because I don't know if anybody's experienced with their kid, but so I must have been like 3 years old, and my whole 3 years of life, my dad had always had a full fucking beard, like full on, like he has today. He's had that 90% of his life.
Yeah.
He came home from an undercover trip one time and had shaved everything off, and my mom was like, "You were scared of him." He was like, "Mija, it's me." I was like, "Not going to." My dad said it literally.
Because you've never seen him with a.
He said I literally had to like 3 days growth before you're like, "Daddy." And I was like, well, why you gotta traumatize a kid? And he's like, I wanted to stay alive.
Yeah,
he didn't say that, but he had to change himself every single time. But
it's a very interesting. He's had an amazing story. Sorry, the video's.
ALW said she's super excited for the next Castro Files.
Yeah, it'll be coming out on Sunday. We've got some fun shit to talk about.
Hey, so can I ask a question? Do we think Sunday's a good day?
What do you guys think? Do you think Sunday,
Monday, when you're driving to work at 9 a.m.?
I'm kind of thinking Sunday after church kind of thing, like
that
11 o'clock.
That would be like 1.
Well, I'm thinking 11
because 11 o'clock is when a lot of people go to church.
I don't know.
I think I put their earbuds in while they're in sermon and listen to horror stories.
There's so much shit that comes out on Mondays. And then was literally looking at the stuff. So we're going to try it a couple more weeks on a Sunday. 11 o'clock is after you get to, if you're not a churchgoer, you can sleep in. Which
we all know the real Jesus is
what?
White, blonde, and blue-eyed. And we literally had this conversation like 2 weeks ago.
Are you sure
with Celine and Travis? We were like, that's not what he looked like.
No.
But we made him white for the white people.
Of course, everybody made him white for the white people. That was fucking way to go.
Isn't that for all the Catholics?
Yeah,
well, here's the thing.
You mean
majority of
Vatican?
Catholics,
you mean the whole Vatican, which is
a lot of Hispanic Catholics.
So we can go over.
Catholics,
you can go to Comment Podcast, check them out. You can go to.
That is good, DJ said. Especially since there isn't much content on the weekend.
That's kind of what we were thinking. That's
and mail. Gigi, I love you.
And mail. Are you saying that it could be? Are you going full on Alanis Morissette? Is Alanis Morissette Jesus?
What?
God? She was one of us.
She's saying the power of the pussy.
No. There's a whole movie.
It's
not trans. I never said that. But Alanis Morissette was God.
Power of the pussy.
The movie with fucking
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon that I've never seen.
Which was awesome. And I don't remember.
I haven't seen a lot of movies.
I'm terrible at names.
What's sad is I feel like I miss out on a lot of iconic movies.
We can watch those all.
Animal House. What's the one where they play golf?
Airplane.
No, I watched Airplane.
Golf. Tin Cup.
No, the one from the 70s or 80s where Bill fucking Murray is in it. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen this one.
Dogma. Thank you, Alex.
I have not seen Dogma.
And Alex, thank you for sending us a shirt. We haven't gotten them yet, but fucking Wednesday, as soon as we get it. Yeah, man. Thank you. Caddyshack. God damn it.
Beth, they're in Spanish.
You know. All right. So, feel good. What's your feel good, honey?
Wait, Pet the Pussy, Erica Jane? I'm just interested from the title.
I'm sorry, the video. I don't know why the video is kind of glitching.
Can you stop apologizing for it?
I know, but
nobody's bitch.
I like
now you're being a people person, and I'm not. So, thank you, Alex. All right. So, what did you ask me?
Which feel good?
That was my Girl Scout cookie.
Oh, that was your feel good for the night. Oh, mine is man spends day looking for a woman's lost fucking wedding ring.
Oh, I love it.
And the cool thing is, it's in my hometown.
In Hampton Beach?
In Hampton, New Hampshire.
Did she lose it at the beach?
Yeah. So man spends 3 days searching beach for a stranger's lost ring. So there are 12 miles. If you've been to New Hampshire, they're literally from Massachusetts to Maine. There are 12 miles of seacoast. That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
That's tiny.
A lot of it
is in New Hampshire.
Well, that's all New Hampshire, 12 miles. But a lot of it is rocky.
No, Massachusetts to Maine is not fucking New Hampshire.
It's fucking New Hampshire.
Are you saying from point to point is all New Hampshire? Well, I didn't know
12 miles. That's all the seacoast is. Because all the
so literally
from Portsmouth, just north of Portsmouth, down to the coastline, it's 12 miles of seacoast.
It seems so much bigger than that.
But it's not.
That's what she said.
Because it's just rocky, but you can't go out to it all, right? So there's only a handful of beaches. Like you have Hampton Beach, you have Northampton, Rye. You've got the ones.
Why haven't you taken me Rye? Is that the lighthouse?
We've been to them all.
Is that when I fell in the water and was like, I'm never getting in this motherfucking water because it's chill?
That was in Kittery. So
that's exactly.
A Massachusetts man reunited a woman with her diamond ring after spending 3 days searching with his metal detector.
Night, Moon Raider. Love you.
Night, buddy. His metal detector searching the New Hampshire beach.
Sand.
So he said she was with her husband, were throwing a football and
it flew off
in waist deep water, and it just flew off.
Oh, yeah.
And the beaches up there, if you're on like Hampton Beach or North Shore, like North Beach.
I've never gotten in the water.
Flat,
Have we even gotten close to the water? Maybe when the fireworks were going off, so I didn't see the water.
So it was a very small piece of material. It's huge ocean. So basically it goes, we've lost something that was important to us, and I had to at least put in an effort. We've all lost something important is what the guy said.
I actually lost my wedding ring.
Where?
Not this wedding ring. The first round of wedding rings.
Between us?
No.
Oh, with your first husband.
That should have been like the first clue. But DG said, beautiful part of the country, the Northeast coast.
Absolutely. If you ever get a chance
it's November or December.
New England.
January,
we're going
February.
up there. We'll be up there in October.
Is it cold in October?
We're going to have to dress a little warm, but we'll be staying at my cousin's. And
you haven't even booked airline tickets yet or secured a place to stay. You're like going to drive me nuts.
We'll be fine.
Camden lost his engagement ring in Maui.
So the ring was indeed
Amen. Teals. I lost my virginity is what Gigi said somewhere along that coastline.
Wubba wubba.
Hot stuff.
Route 1A. That's the beach.
Isn't it Pacific one in California?
You have the PCH.
PCH, that's what it is.
But
I feel like the PCH is probably prettier and warmer.
You have the 1A. Pacific Coast Highways, the 1. And then you have
How come we haven't ever traveled that?
We tried. We literally, that was our first date.
No, PCH, we tried.
That's Route 1 on the West Coast.
Oh, what was the East Coast, I'm saying?
That's the 1A.
Why haven't we done that?
Because
I think that would be amazing.
All right.
The PCH, we did 3/4 of it. There was a part that was closed off because of a rock slide. Yeah. But we got all the way to Hearst.
Real quick, let me go back to the story real quick.
I digress.
He did find
ALW, love you.
ALW, have a great night. He did find this fucking
He found it.
Yep.
How does the metal detector work in the water?
No, well, it was on the sand. Okay. My aunts found tons of shit.
Oh, I bet you can.
And he just happened to find it. He said he ended up spending over 15 hours over the course of 3 days using his metal detector. He finally sent Teal a photo of a diamond ring he found. He said, writing, "Please tell me this is a ring so I can finally get off this beach." So it's just it's one of those like. It's
Do you think you can find Gigi's virginity?
No, it's gone.
That's gone.
It's gone forever.
Sorry, Gigi, that was too good.
She's got kids. It doesn't count anymore.
Doesn't
like
count.
Yours.
It doesn't count if you
like,
don't
what
have
about
kids.
Yours?
It doesn't count.
I'm
if
like it's
it
lost in Texas somewhere.
Yeah, it is.
It's in a mine.
It's in a playground.
Oh fuck! Wait.
What? Huh? What?
That would have happened.
Yeah.
Nope. That'll be an adventure for another day.
Playground in a Toyota Tacoma. That's my new thing.
We're gonna have to save that audio.
So your husband took you there on your honeymoon, right?
No.
Says Ruben, who's talking about like vibrating seeds.
We actually went to San Diego.
Right. San Diego. No, we went to Pacific Beach for our honeymoon. All right.
Today in history, it's National Dog Day. So
Gigi and I love our puppies.
Yeah,
we love our
I gotta
puppies.
find the picture. So this is a picture of my dog downstairs. He's an adopted crazy man. That's Mickey. And he's going, rah, 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 and I had to get a quick screenshot. So today
here's what's crazy.
Yeah.
So I mentioned getting a slight dog bite.
Yeah.
Last week.
Shit happens.
A rescue dog.
Yep.
You got a slight dog bite, which wasn't so slight, from our dog rescue.
10 years after we had him.
And Mick has nipped people.
Yeah.
It's a gamble when you get a
So
rescue.
you're gonna have to, yeah, absolutely.
You got to be in it for the long haul and not let
like he
anything
doesn't
deter
like
you.
this one here doesn't get to hang out with a lot of people. Like he gets to hang out with adults, but he doesn't get to hang out with kids by any means because we know.
Well, he's allowed to hang out with kids taller than him because little kids freak him out. But
so it's being
here's the
cautious.
crazy thing. Outside of the house, he's a perfect dog.
Yeah.
It's in his homeland that he's like, you fuck with me, I'll
You can
fuck with
see
you.
him. He's like, I will bite your fucking.
Well, you're
face
egging him
off. I will
on.
bite your no, I
You're
literally
playing.
said, come up here.
You're playing.
And I go like, take a picture.
But that's where you guys play. So don't make him look like an a-hole. That's where you guys wrestle.
No, I'm not saying
5
that.
days out of the week.
Like, no, he's not an evil dog. Like
He's a
my dog
sweet
is not
boy.
an evil dog.
He's a sweet, sweet boy.
Yeah. And he does this. He goes,
He mouths you. I have a big man, a sweet small boy, and a beautiful
biting,
girl.
and he's like, for those on the audio, he's like mouthing and stuff like that. So I'll post all the pictures. My dogs, they're all amazing. Like he's an asshole, but he's an asshole.
DJ
in
said Pacific
spirit.
Beach is a shithole. It is now.
We used to love
Pacific,
Lahaina Beach House.
and Lahaina Beach House was our jam.
bomb.
I mean, we would go to the beach and hang out for like 3 or 4 hours, and then we'd be like,
We went
Lahaina Beach House.
we stayed at the beach surfer.
That's where I got my longboard at. That's where I got my wetsuit at. I think that's even where I got my surfboard at.
No, we got that up in San
Oh, we got that in Dana Point.
or Dana, in
Yeah.
San Clemente or Dana Point. But no. Like
Ruben
we
said he
love
would steal our dog.
Like
Ruben, I'll
Southern
murder you.
California for us is the place. Like we were literally planning retirement down there,
And I have to just
and I still could.
no,
if
no.
times change.
no,
If times change.
not going to happen. They're going to have no more gas cars by 2035.
Well,
Are you prepared
that's another
to?
story.
Are you
But-
prepared to have to buy a battery car?
But by the way, there's a surf shop down in
So
southern Texas that I'm
I was
about
going to say something.
kind of really interested in buying.
Nope.
Southern Texas one.
Oh wait, Southern Texas. Where was I?
That one we bought all our shit from.
Oh, he's not selling. He's not ready to sell yet.
I'd buy it.
And-
And it's a
and
dope ass.
It is dope ass. It's a little expensive, so only people with extra funds are going to go in there.
Who else goes to the goddamn surf shops anymore?
The Lamontaines. Every
Skate
time,
park in the backyard.
every fucking beach place, we find the surf shop.
What are you guys gonna do? All right, so that's it for the night.
DJ Ruben said he'd steal that dog. It looks cool. He is wicked
dog?
fucking cool. Yeah, he's cool.
Nick's he's a rad dog.
I love him.
He's a
He's
firecracker.
so cute.
We love you guys. So Sunday, keep an eye out for the new Castro Files.
Oh no, that's what I say. Gigi's daughter's Labrador with getting a student ID and his bus ride and all that shit. I fucking love it.
You guys,
I love it, Gigi. Thank you for sharing that. Please continue to do that.
yeah, no, the stories, yeah, it's awesome.
I love it. It makes me warm and fuzzy.
So real quick, I was thinking about this earlier while I had Bomber in the truck. So we've got a golden retriever as well.
We got to go
He's
turn off
not
the
like
oven.
like your golden retriever. He's a wild man. But no, she wraps his paws.
No, he's got boots.
No, she has to wrap his paws because he's got a dew claw. So it looks like almost like medical tape, but it was like
no. I thought he wore rubber boots.
No, he does.
Okay,
but it's because he's protecting. They're protecting his dew claw from getting caught. But I was like, why does he have those on? And it was awesome that you shared that because otherwise it just looks like you're taping his foot for some reason.
I have never seen it taped. I've just seen him in his boots.
Awesome. No, it was really cool to see that.
I love it.
You know, thank you guys so much. It's been a fucking long night. We love you guys. Cheers.
Thanks for hanging out through all the crazy drama. Shit.
It's been a fun night. You know what? Sometimes it's family.
Normally our Fridays.
It's family.
Start drinking whiskey. We get a little crazy.
And we're family. So we love you guys.
Tonight, so that's a plus.
What's that?
I didn't talk about porn tonight, so that's a plus.
You kind of did.
Normal whiskey nights are a lot of porn.
I think you kind of talked about some
I didn't talk about porn. We talked about vibrating seats. And you can only have one if you have a sex room. Otherwise, it's a lot of motherfucking trouble.
We've got one extra room back there.
Jess,
love you guys.
Love you guys.
Catch you on,
Alex, nighty night, sweet dreams.
Sunday, you'll see that.
Yep.
And then Wednesday, we'll catch you later.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Cheers.
Have a great weekend.